Good afternoon to one and all. Myself Javed Khan, Wahab Khan Maniar. Today here I am delivering my Ph.D. seminar topic on the title of Protection by Aphrodisiac Adaptogenic Plants in Heavy Metal Induced Toxicity with reference to lipid profile of freshwater edible fishes. Before starting my seminar topic, I would like to thank UGC Malviya Mission Research Training Program for conducting this pre-PhD coursework to 2020-24. I am very much thankful to the Dr. Baba Saheb Ambedkar Marathwada University, Chhatrapati Sambhajinagar. I am very much grateful to course coordinator of Professor Ram Chotikar sir for arranging such a nice pre-PhD coursework 2020-24. I am very much grateful and thankful to my mentor and guide, Professor Vidya Pradhan Madam, to provide such a facility and guiding us. So, let me introduce or start my seminar topic. So, it is well established fact that introduction of heavy metal in water streams induces the deleterious and hazardous effect on growth and productivity of fish. Heavy metals and metalloids, when occurring in a higher concentration, its toxicity persists and tendency to accumulate in water and sediments and become severe poisons for all living organisms. Metals, heavy metals, mainly mercury, cadmium, and lead, have been observed in freshwater fish in open waters. A number of plants were reported to exert beneficial effect on growth and productivity of fish, on feeding them with medicinal plant incorporated in commercial fish diet. The effect of toxic heavy metals in fishes can counteract the positive effects of the omega-3 fatty acids present in the fish and their beneficial effects on heart disease risk. Fish mainly contains high quality of protein and as well as high quality of two kinds of omega-3 polyunsaturated fatty acids such as eicosapentaenoic acid, that is EPA, and decohexanoic acid, that is DHA. Omega-3 fatty acids, EPA, have a protective effect, that are the applications of omega-3 acid, that are the protective effects in preventing coronary heart attacks or disease, reducing erythematous, thrombosis lowering, plasma triglyceride levels lowering. It also reduces the blood clotting tendency. So here we choose the two plants, that is the aphrodisiac and adaptogenic plants. So first we will introduce the what are the adaptogens and what are the aphrodisiacs. So adaptogens are agents or plants that improve the responses to stress. So in short, we call it as anti-stress plants. And another one is the aphrodisiacs are the substances which are used to increase sexual activity and help in fertility. These aphrodisiac plants are useful or which are studied more in the animal study, but these aphrodisiac and adaptogenic plants are not studied in the fishes. So that's why we are choosing this adaptogenic and aphrodisiac plant in the fish here. So here we use the aphrodisiac plant, two aphrodisiac plants which we use in this study, such as the chlorophytum borevilum. The common name of this chlorophytum is the Safed musli. Here in this plant we use, the plant part is used in the root. Another plant which are used in this study, that is the asparagus rhizomus, and the common name is the shatavari. Here we are also using it as a root for the further study purpose. Another plant which are used in our study, that is the adaptogenic plants. For that purpose we use the Vidania somnifera. The common name is ashwagandha. In this ashwagandha plant we use the seeds of the ashwagandha. And in the another plant, adaptogenic plant, that is the Ocimum sanctum. The common name is known as a tulsi. So in short, there is a review of literature. So administration of islandus neurally may stimulate the protein, carbohydrate and lipid content of the fish, that is the cyprinocarpio. Another plant studied significantly higher protein retention efficiencies found in fingerling, stellate sturgeon on treating with garlic extract. Another compound which are previously studied, that is the herbal compounds, have the ability to inhibit the generation of oxygen anions and the scavenge free radicals. The herbal antioxidant effect has been shown to be similar to that of the superoxide dismutase, metal ion chelators, and xanthan dioxidase inhibitors. The aim of present study is to investigate if the freshwater edible fish could exert any improvement in growth, lipid biosynthesis, and lipid profile in stress-induced or heavy metal-induced toxicity on treatment with adaptogenic or aphrodisiac plant added into the commercial diet. Hypothesis. Here we test the null hypothesis or alternate hypothesis. So the hypothesis of the current study is that the inclusion of adaptogenic or aphrodisiac plant in the commercial diet can offer protection over heavy metal induced toxicity in terms of physiological and biochemical changes in general and lipid metabolism, in particular in freshwater edible fishes or not. To answer this statement, the present study is planned. So objective of the present study is the selection and evaluation of acute and subacute toxicity of heavy metals that contaminate the freshwater fishes. Select the appropriate sublethal dose of heavy metals having LC50 or LD50. Selection of aphrodisiac or adaptogenic plants. Then protection by aphrodisiac or adaptogenic plant LC50, LD50, that is less or reduction in LC50 is the protection. The analysis of lipid profile, that is analysis of alkaline and acid phosphatase. Here alkaline and acid phosphatase, here we choose it as a, because this both the enzymes are act as a biomarker in the study of growth and another studies. And one more parameter, that is the polyunsaturated fatty acid is analyzed. Next section is the material cell method. Here toxicity evaluation. Here we estimate the acute and subacute toxicity LC50 by 96 hours method. The freshwater fish is an edible and commercially valuable fish. Live fish of size 6 to 7 centimeter and 6 to 8 gram weight will bought from a local fish farm and acclimatized at 28 plus or minus 2 degrees Celsius in the laboratory for 15 days. Then duration of the study. The container of the test media of 25 liters. Each of the test 5 container will be used, and in each container 10 fishes shall be introduced. Experiments will conduct to determine the toxicity of heavy metals in various concentrations in static system. The data on the mortality rate of the fish will be recorded. The dead fish shall remove. The toxicity test will conducting to choose the mortality range from 10 to 90% for 24 hours, 48 hours, 72 hours and 96 hours in static system. Profit analysis by using the Finesse 1971 is used to calculate the LC50 or LD50 values. The species shall be exposing to lethal as well as sublethal concentration, that is the 1/10 of the LC50 values. Another parameter, that is the toxicity of aphrodisiac or adaptogenic plants by 96 hours method. The procedure is same methodology follows as per above heavy metal toxicity. An experimental setup is followed as below mentioned table. Here we are seeing the here we are taking as a 4 different groups. First one is the control. Here in control we does not add any kind of heavy metal or plant material and does not it is a simple work as a control. In group 1 we take as a heavy metal of the test sample. This heavy metal is added in the water sample of aquarium, and here we choose the heavy metal at the sublethal dose concentration. In group second, we took at a plant extract material that is adaptogenic or aphrodisiac plant, that is the Safed Musli, Ashwagandha, Tulsi. This plant extract was ordered in the commercial diet. In the diet sample, we replaced the fish protein meal sample with the plant extract material. And here we calculate the sublethal dose, and sublethal dose is added in the form of diet. Another group is the group third. In this group third, heavy metal is added in the aquarium water, and this plant material is included in the commercial diet of the fish. And here both the heavy metal and plant extract material, the dosing is at the sublethal concentration. The next parameter which we studied is the analysis of the fatty acid. So first we muscle tissue sample preparation. So fish muscle tissue with the skin weighing about 30 grams from each fish cut from just below the first dorsal fin will use for the extraction of lipids and preparation. Then another one is the lipid extraction and preparation of methyl esters. Samples of muscle tissue, including skin, cut from below the dorsal fin base, were mixed and homogenized with chloroform and methanol in the ratio of 2:1, volume by volume. Following were prepared in triplicate. Fatty acid methyl ester films were obtained from the lipid extract by using methanol. Another parameter which we will study, that is the alkaline and acid phosphatase. Both the enzymes are working as a biomarker. So estimation of alkaline and acid phosphatase. So first the procedure is that 0.5 ml of borate buffer plus 0.5 ml of substrate and 0.1 ml of crude extract of enzyme, that is known as the supernatant, will be mixed and incubated at room temperature for 1 hour. After incubation, the enzyme reaction will stop by adding the 5.9 ml of inhibitor, that is 0.05 normal NaOH, and mix well. The color intensity was measured at 650 nanometer. The mixture contained above all the samples will use as a blank. The tyrosine will use as a standard. Another method is the estimation of acid phosphatase. 0.5 ml of sodium citrate buffer plus 0.5 ml of substrate and plus 0.1 ml of crude enzyme extract, that is supernatant, will mix and incubated at room temperature for 1 hour. After incubation, the enzyme reaction shall be stopped by using 5.9 ml of 0.05 normal NaOH and mix well. The color intensity will be measured at 650 nanometer. The tyrosine will use as the standard by Barrett method, 1972. Another parameter which we will study, that is the polyunsaturated fatty acid analysis by gas chromatography. The fatty acid methyl esters were separated by gas liquid chromatography. The carrier gas was nitrogen and the flow rate was 0.5 ml per minute. The chromatograph temperature started from 150 degrees Celsius and it was increased 4 degrees Celsius per minute until a temperature of 250 degrees Celsius was attained. Fatty acids separated were identified by the comparison of retention times with those obtained by a separation of a mixture of standard fatty acids by using the method AOCS 1998. These are following references which are used for this study purpose. Then, thank you.